Welcome to the Baron's Chest, where myths meet history, and today we're drawing a line in the sand between two of Japan's most iconic figures, the samurai and the ninja. You've seen them clash in movies, anime, and video games, but how well do we really understand the difference between these two? Let's break it down with 5 key differences that separate fact from fiction and armor from shadow. First up, honor versus secrecy. Samurai were elite warriors who lived by Bushido, the way of the warrior, a strict code of honor that emphasized loyalty, discipline, and bravery, often even to the point of ritual suicide. Ninja? They lived in the gray. Their art, ninjutsu, was all about stealth, subversion, and survival. Where the samurai sought glory in battle, the ninja sought to avoid battle altogether. One was the sword in the daylight, the other a whisper in the night. Second, combat versus espionage. Samurai were the tanks of feudal Japan, armored, mounted, and trained for open warfare. They led troops, served lords, and fought face-to-face on the battlefield. Ninjas, on the other hand, specialized in covert operations, spying, sabotage, infiltration, and sometimes assassination. While samurai stormed castles, ninjas snuck into them. Third, status and visibility. Samurai held high social status. They were part of the ruling class, landowners, generals, even poets and philosophers. They wore symbols of rank and had the right to carry 2 swords. Ninjas were often peasants or mercenaries, operating outside the strict feudal hierarchy. A ninja's power was in being invisible, sometimes posing as a monk, a vendor, or even a servant to get close to their targets. Fourth, weapons and gear. The samurai are famous for their katana, but that's just the beginning. They also used bows, polearms, and heavy armor designed for horseback and melee combat. Ninjas used what they could carry and conceal: short swords, throwing spikes, smoke bombs, even tools disguised as farming equipment. Their gear was about escape, not glory. And fifth, how history remembers them. The samurai have been immortalized as symbols of Japanese pride and discipline. Their stories are documented, romanticized, and passed down. Ninjas? Their history was intentionally kept secret. Their manuals were hidden, their identities erased. Much of what we think we know about ninjas today comes from later myths, theater, and modern fiction. The samurai stood in the spotlight of history. The ninja slipped through the cracks. So the next time you see them clashing in a movie or video game, remember, they weren't rivals by design. They played very different roles in the same world. One defended the power structure, the other exploited its weaknesses. Subscribe to the Baron's Chest for more deep dives, strange truths, and legends worth digging up. And tell us in the comments, which side are you on, honor or shadow?